Hello, and welcome to You Write, the podcast where creativity meets community.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Rachel.
Each week on You Write, we challenge our listeners to write a story in just 30 minutes, using 3 of 5 randomly generated words.
It's a fun and fast-paced exercise to spark your imagination and get those creative juices flowing.
We'll read your submissions, offer feedback, and discuss the unique twists and turns of each story.
Whether you're an aspiring author or just love a good tale, You Write is your place to explore the endless possibilities of storytelling.
So grab an airplane, like the kind that writes stuff in the sky, and let's dive into this week's stories.
Oh yeah. And remember, the only limit is your imagination and 30 minutes. Let's see what you got.
Let's see it.
Let's just look at it.
Okay.
Let's take a good long look at it.
Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now.
Me too, actually.
It's pretty crazy.
It's super crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
Oh my God. It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, how's it going?
Good.
Okay. Any elaboration needed, or is it just good today?
Well, it's a little stressful.
Oh.
Not really stressful.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just kind of adjusting to having my nephew at my house and the shambles that he leaves it in, which I'm not used to. So yeah, I had a talk with him right before I came here about doing the dishes. So he is probably doing that right now as we speak. Mm-hmm.
Well, Godspeed when you get home. Hopefully they're all still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can totally see him just throws away the dishes instead.
Well, the thing is that he quote unquote washes them, but I don't know if I'd really call it washing. You know? But anyway, he's doing his best. So yeah, that's where I'm at. How about you?
I'm good. Yeah. It's just this time of year, the seasonal parts of life just start to kick in, both allergies and mild depression.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just all kind of comes down at the same time. And I think the latter is because of the former.
Yeah.
I get allergies and I'm like, ugh, this
Oh, wow.
sucks.
And that's what causes the depression?
This is horrible.
Or is it vice versa?
I don't even know.
I think it's vice versa.
I don't even know.
I think the depression causes the allergies.
Maybe.
That makes more sense to me.
It's possible. That being said, the weather has been exceptional recently. So I have been enjoying that.
Yes.
And we're going camping.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
That is so exciting.
I'm excited.
That's going to be awesome. I'm excited for y'all.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, great. I'm actually going to Houston on Friday.
Oh. Oh, right on. Should we carpool? No, it doesn't work like that. No.
Yeah, we could try.
We can make a caravan.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Right. But what time are y'all leaving?
Yeah.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably earlier than me.
Are you leaving at 2?
PM, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm leaving at 8 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have to leave after work.
Right.
Yeah, we took the day off.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That was cool of y'all. That was smart of y'all. Yeah, I'm, leaving at 8. I usually do a through the night drive.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be arriving hopefully at about 4 a.m.
Wow. You just get some coffee, load up on Monster energy drinks and all the caffeine pills.
Yeah.
A little cocaine.
Little cocaine. Cocaine really does it, honestly.
Yeah,
that really helps.
The last hour, that's just...
The last hour, the cocaine comes in clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cocaine comes in clutch.
JK, of course, JK.
Right. Well, y'all don't know what I do in my car alone in the wee hours of the morning.
You're right. I don't know that.
Yeah.
So I assume we were kidding.
Yeah, no, we're kidding. We are. There's occasionally times where I have to pull over and take a 30-minute nap. That happens from time to time, but yeah.
If I did that, I would just wake up more tired. I'm certain of that.
Well, I only do it when I'm literally falling asleep at the wheel and I'm about to crash and die or kill somebody. So that's when I pull over. And that 30 minutes is like miraculous. Like it makes it where I can keep going for as long as necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's good that you know that and that you can do that.
Yeah.
I could not.
Wow.
That's the same reason I don't nap during the day. Like just in general. Like I just don't take naps.
Do you nap during the night?
Well, yeah, I sleep.
Okay.
So another way to phrase that is I do not nap.
Okay.
I think they are criminal. I don't know what it is. If I take a nap during the day, I will wake up more tired than whenever I laid down to take a nap. I just won't do it.
Yeah.
There are very, very, very few exceptions to that. Like if I'm exhausted.
Right.
Like extenuating circumstances.
Right.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Hey.
Well, did you see all our stories?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Right on. And who did we decide to read this week?
I believe that we decided to read Jake.
Yes. So this is Oil and Blood by Jake. As I write this, it is the early morning hours of a crisp fall day. Well, not quite day, but it will be soon enough. I already see traces of sunlight beginning to hit the page on which I am writing. That's good. The light makes me strong enough to face the truth and to remember for next time. Everything started last night when I woke up from sleep with quite a bad pain deep in my stomach. On the grounds that I was alone without service, I rose from bed to see to the problems of my biology. It was not being sick that got me up at the late hour, but that I was in need of food. A sudden, great need that simply would not go away, like the need of a man lost on the waves has need of a line in hand. I lit a match, getting ready to make my way to the kitchen for some night food, when my eyes caught the painting in the corner. It is of my wife, now dead these 3 years, but with 2 changes to the painting that I noticed. Her eyes were as black as a night without stars, and her head was turned, showing her neck. I know not what took over me, but I was locked on the sight of my dear wife's neck. It drew me in closer and closer, my stomach screaming all the more while I took step after step. It wasn't until my lips touched the skin of the painting that I saw how close I had come. My middle would not quiet down. It sensed that its dinner was close at hand. Slowly, I ran my tongue over the painting, moving it around until my mouth was filled with 2 senses, oil and blood. I ate until I was full. This morning, when I got up, I thought the whole thing was just a dream. The morning light coming in the window made me believe myself to be a fool. Even my own eyes gave me that lie. At first look, the painting was not marked by anything strange. It wasn't until I looked on it more that I saw that my wife's skin was more white than before, and there were bite marks on her neck.
Ooh.
Oh. This is good.
This is good. This reminded me of something that I would read in Goosebumps.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Like, totally. Or something on Are You Afraid of the Dark or something.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's just creepy enough.
Yeah.
But also still somehow really innocuous.
Yeah.
It's still just a painting.
Mm-hmm.
But the implications are really, what?
Yeah. Wait,
Ooh,
what's
that's
happening?
Yeah, that's a really fascinating premise.
Yeah. I was impressed, Jake, with how you wrote with the Up-Goer 5. What's it called?
Yeah, it's just the 1,000 most common words.
1,000 most common words, yeah. I was impressed. I was like, wow, this is very sophisticated for only using those 1,000 words.
Yeah, it certainly has a sophisticated style. Exactly.
It does.
Yeah, whereas the rest of the stories really tended to lean towards the childish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
exactly.
It does lend itself to thinking childishly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, where you really leaned into it's almost a, I don't know why, this strikes me kind of Poe.
I was going to say
Poe-ish.
I was going to say poetic.
Poetic.
Yeah, no, but Poe is poetic. So yeah.
Well, yeah. So, And it's all in like phrases of, well, and the use of the word biology kind of, I think, lends to that. The way that you use the word biology lends to this air of sophistication.
Yeah.
I rose from bed to see to the problems of my biology. That's just that's a kind of, I don't have a better word to describe this, but it sounds like a pretentious way to say I have to get up and pee.
Right.
That's what it made me think of.
No, I think that is what it's saying.
Yeah. But the next paragraph kind of qualifies that. I feel like it was not being sick that got me up at the late hour, but that I was in need of food. Also, the little typo there, I just want to make sure that's what it means, but I think that's right.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he woke up because of this hunger, this need to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like wondering what is going on here. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. So
I don't know.
The way I first read it, I was like, so he's feeding off the life force of a painting. First of all, I love the idea of that.
Yeah.
That paintings have a life force all their own.
And blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that I thought was really cool. Just the fact that this could just be stealing life from this painting itself.
Yeah.
Or somehow he's this afterlife vampire who is somehow drawing on the afterlife force from his 3-year gone wife.
Right.
From beyond the grave.
Or that his wife is actually a vampire herself.
Yeah.
Who is coming and letting him feed on her.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's interesting. I also thought that maybe this is a way of, like, just now it made me think this could be like a form of, what's the word, like clairvoyance? Like this is some power that he has. Like via this painting, he's like, oh, actually my wife was a vampire. Yeah. And it was through this weird ritual of him like tasting the painting or something. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of cool ways you can interpret this.
Yeah. And it's also kind of like sexy.
Oh yeah.
When he licks the painting, you know?
Have you seen the movie Saltburn?
No.
There's a scene. Oh, it's so it makes me cringe, but it has this kind of erotic quality to it. But this guy is taking a bath, and then he's like this super hunky guy or whatever, and this other guy's got this crush on him, like clearly. So he's like stalking him. It's like really kind of creepy.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch Saltburn.
And then I kind of don't want to ruin this scene, but just know, like, when you see that bathtub, it's gonna get weird.
Okay, is it good, Saltburn?
It's definitely worth a watch.
Okay.
Yeah. I've only seen it the one time, but man, I'll never forget that scene.
Okay, interesting. I'm putting that on my list now.
Yeah. Anyway, it kind of made me think of that, especially him licking the painting. Yeah. This is probably just in the need to stay inside of the 1,000 most common words, but it kind of puts us in a very specific style of scene. I lit a match, getting ready to make my way to the kitchen. So we're like without technology. We're without, electric lights.
White.
Yeah.
White.
White.
White, yes.
Or yellow lights even.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I just love this description. There were 2 changes to the painting that I noticed. Her eyes were as black as a night without stars, and her head was turned, showing her neck. Yeah. Again, just the way you're able to use these really simple words to paint such an effective scene, I thought was really well done. Really well done. Yeah. And you know what? There's also the chance that he's just a crazy guy who licked a painting. Yeah, who licked a painting, who maybe he went crazy when his wife died, and now he's just living alone in some creepy abandoned mansion full of artwork and losing his mind. I don't know. Yeah, but again, with this being from first person perspective, that could exactly be it. Yeah. But since we're in his head, we get it all through this lens of this insanity. But that also is very Poe-esque. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The Telltale Heart jumps to mind. Yeah. Or even the Raven. Yeah. Or the Cask of Amontillado. The Cask. Actually, is most Poe in first person? Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That I know of, at least. Well, yeah. Thank you for Oil and Blood, Jake. I really like this. I did too. I really enjoyed it. And I also really liked the creepy Halloween theme. That was great. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? try and lean into that for our prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
And up next, we have Late for School by Richie Posier.
Yeah. So, this is apparently based on kind of a Japanese myth or
like folklore.
Folklore, yeah. Of people who have holes in the top of their heads covered with hair. Who eat you through the top of their heads.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
The Yamaba often appears as a monstrous crone, her unkempt hair long and golden white, her kimono filthy and tattered, with cannibalistic tendencies. Said to have a mouth at the top of her head, hidden under her hair. In one story, it is revealed that her only weakness is a certain flower containing her soul.
Damn.
Wild.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah. So there were some like twists in here because at first I was like, oh, I don't know. She heard a cry. I'm like, oh no, I hope it's not an animal. Oh good, it's a human. And fuck humans. And then it was like, oh, it's an old woman. And then he starts to describe the old woman and it's like, ew, gross, there's something wrong with her. And then you're like, okay, this is turning into a horror story. And then suddenly it turns normal again.
Yeah, it kind of strikes me like after school special style. Like there's a moral lesson here. Like,
I kind of got that too.
Like it has there's a moral to learn here. There's a lesson to learn in this story.
Right.
And it's basically don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
A version of that story.
I kind of got the same thing. Yeah. It's like teaching, it's a fable, teaching this lesson.
Yeah. Sort of like Beauty and the Beast-esque.
Yeah.
Morals.
Right. Yeah. Or else you'll get turned into a beast.
Yeah. It was real cute.
So cute. He was way cuter as Beast.
For real.
Than as fuckface.
It's like Belle, like after he turns back, spoilers for Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
After the Beast turns back to a human. Belle's like, you know what? Nah, I'm good.
Actually,
you're good. I'm good. Let's just go our own way.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
I've done my job here.
Yeah.
You're a human again. Yeah. He is so ew. After he turns into a human. Ew.
He didn't even have a beard.
No, ew. Like what the hell?
Like you would think this big, fuzzy, basically bear.
Yeah.
Would turn into like a bearded, hunky dude.
Right. Exactly.
No.
Like a lumberjack or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
This bearded teddy bear.
But no, he turns into that thing.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Gross. Ugh. I honestly almost saw like a glimmer of like boner killer in Belle's eyes when he turned back into a human. I almost saw a glimmer of just like disappointment.
Yeah. Like, well, shit.
Yeah. Like that, like desire that she had for him. I saw it extinguish in her eyes in that moment.
That whisper of desire.
Yes. When I was a young child, I saw that whisper of desire be extinguished. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, back to the story. Yeah.
And this is just a really creepy concept, and I can see where you're having to work with the words, especially around the descriptions. It was, I feel like in this paragraph, the old woman fell over and her hair began to move. The girl had heard of this thing. The old woman was not normal. She was not to be trusted. Her father had told her that they were supposed to live far away. They were not human and did not come near places where humans lived. I feel like that was your way of basically through the eyes and language of a child describing what it is that they know of this creature.
Right.
And so because these are the words that we're limited to, that really did come across very well. Also, the opening paragraph I also thought was really good at getting us in this perspective of this young girl. Yeah. It worked very well.
It did. It worked very well. Very rare. I'm sorry, I can't talk today, but I really liked of course, simple language. Of course, that was
a given. Yeah.
A given. Well, I was going to say that was like necessary, but then again, Jake's seemed pretty like sophisticated language, but regardless, you put it in really simple language that really sounded like a child, you know?
Yeah. And I think a lot of that may also be the structure of the way things are framed out. Like simple declarative statements, like nothing overly complicated as far as the structure of the sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ending here, the old woman raised her arms and called to the girl, but the girl did not hear it. She was already running back the way she came. The old woman began to cry and said, I only wanted to ask you for the way back to the bus stop. For it so happened that little girl had nothing to fear. The old woman did not want to eat her. She had been turned around in the dark of the early morning on her way to the store. The end. Yeah, what do you think of that? The end there, just capping it off.
I feel like that really leans into the after school special feel, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, this is the story. This is the moral to learn. The end.
Yeah. Almost like even like bedtime story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it really works on this story.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, the idea of an old woman actually, I don't know, getting lost in the morning and like cowering in some corner, like in a bush or something.
Yeah, behind a rock. No,
I don't know, something like that.
When she looked behind the rock, she saw an old woman with white hair that was long and had sticks and things stuck in it.
Yeah.
Again, I actually think that's an excellent description.
It is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how did that old woman get back there? Like, I feel like she might.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she might have some like psychological issues.
Maybe. I mean, she did just get lost and just need to get back to the bus stop. Could be. I kind of read that like dementia. Yeah. Like old woman dementia. Like probably shouldn't be out on her own, but yet she is. And yeah, it can be scary, like seeing somebody like that. Yeah. For the first time, especially as a child. So yeah. True. I think this is great as a teaching tool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. By the way, dementia, I'm just gonna say it, can be fun. Yeah? Yeah. So everybody who's scared of dementia out there, because I've talked to a lot of people who are like, I just don't want to lose my mind when I'm old. I'm scared. It's horrible. It's awful. It's so sad. But I have been very firsthand witness to some people having a great time in demented episodes. So right on. Yeah. Like having a blast, like laughing their asses off, like having a very good time. Well, hell yeah. Something to look forward to. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've heard Alzheimer's is horrible. Like that. I've not heard one positive thing about Alzheimer's, but it's nice to know that maybe dementia, maybe there's hope yet in dementia. In my opinion, there is. It's just me. Oh, right. Yeah. But I do think that if I were living somewhere where what are those monsters called? The Yamaba. Where there was Yamaba, I would be like one of the first victims because I can never pass up a sad old person. Oh, yeah. There's an old person that needs help. I'm going to do whatever I can to help them. And they will probably eat me if they're Yamaba. Yeah. Yeah. Through the top of their head. Right. In their hair. Yeah. Which is grosser than through their mouth. Yeah. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Richie. Thank you, Richie. And so, next up, we have Story Day by Matt Said Words. That's me. Yes. Okay, so I think that this is a continuation of, what's that child's name? Rocco. Yeah. Rocco. Yeah. Which works really well. It does. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think for a lot of people, a continuation wouldn't work with this challenge, but with yours it really did because of the childlike perspective of Rocco. Yeah. Especially, I mean, I was I had a couple ideas for what I wanted to try, and one was trying to explain a fairly difficult concept, like basically trying to explain the speed of light to children was my other idea. Yeah. Like take something as simple to talk about as light. Yeah. And start to break down its core principles and that it moves through space at a particular speed. I wanted, that was one thing that I thought about attempting with these 1,000 most common words. Yeah. And then I was immediately daunted by the whole idea. And so I went I went back onto it and decided to pull in Rocco here, which was my other idea.
Yeah. So you just kind of put that in the first part, the speed of light thing, right? Empty of light, yes, but not life. There was, or is that not part of that?
It's may have been inspired by, but
okay.
not explicitly trying to do that.
Okay.
But again, I'm kind of using these bookends to frame out this memory that he falls into.
The beginning is so cute. I love it, where it's like, who are these people? They sound like me, act like me, laughing and crying so easily. And then these people, I know them. I know them because I love these people. I love that. It's so simple and so cute.
Yeah, and it's starting to frame this childishness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the laughing and crying so easily. I know them because I love these people.
Yeah.
Like that just very childish innocence. But also kind of all wrapped around this idea, my words, they come to me in heavy hands, like to show that he isn't a child, but he is thinking like a child.
Okay.
That was kind of the idea there, was just the fact that he realizes something's off with his words. And that was my way of kind of textualizing the challenge as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like you textualized the challenge at the end.
Oh, yeah. Definitely
like,
at the
for
end.
sure. Yeah. Okay. So we have Rocco, who is going to school. And you know what? This story reminded me of that song by, is it the White Stripes? It's like, da 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 da. Na, na. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, it is exactly like that song. Because it's like about this little boy and little girl who are walking to school together. And they're like...
Yeah, White Stripes. Yeah. We're gonna be friends.
Yeah, they're walking to school together. They're like, teacher thinks that my voice sounds funny, but she likes the way you sing. Da, da, da. And they're just talking about like happy child life, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of a lot. So I like where it's like, I felt happy here, safe. And then of course the teacher wanted everyone to read their stories. And I thought, did you put sweetheart separately because sweetheart wasn't one of the words?
Right.
I knew it. Sweetheart. No, that was like a good workaround, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, this is a bit of a fudge.
Good workaround. Okay, and then I think my favorite part of this story, which actually made me feel just really happy, was where it was like, I was excited to hear it. Okay, so all at once my fear was gone. I wanted my friend to tell her story. I was excited to hear it and I showed it. I wanted to hear her story and I wanted to tell my own. I looked around. I could feel the smile across my face. My other friends were excited too. I really like that. It's just so like innocent and so devoid of like ego.
Yeah.
You know?
Or pretense. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, there's no like competition like, well, my story needs to be better than hers, or like, what if hers is like, hers sucks or whatever. It's just, I want to hear her story and I want to tell mine too.
Yeah.
It's just so honest and so just like pure.
Yeah.
I love it.
And the only reason that paragraph is there, like, honestly, you saying that kind of weirds me out, because the only reason that was there is because I didn't have a way of saying, so we all clapped. We all clapped and applauded to show our enthusiasm, our excitement. So I had to very simply like explain like what that is.
Like what sensation makes you clap.
Yeah. Why would this child do this?
Yeah. I love that.
And yeah, it just, so the challenge is really responsible for that.
Yeah.
And being limited to these words. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because looking back on that paragraph, I really liked it, but it was more of it was me trying to work my way around this idea.
Right.
Inside of these words. So
exactly.
That's very cool.
Or how, like breaking it down to its like bare.
Yeah. It's like root ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was definitely my favorite paragraph. And I read it a couple of times because it just made me feel happy. Okay, and so she tells a story about a cat, and then suddenly you're back. Rocco's back to where, like, his, I guess, real life current situation. Yeah. And
again, I try to delineate that to the reader via the tense that we're telling it in.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. To me, it was really obvious from the line breaks there.
Line breaks, yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think I may have missed a few tenses. I know I had to go back and edit it because I realized that it's hard for me to shift tense.
Yeah.
And keep it consistent. That is a challenge.
Yes.
So there was many a past tense words in the last section there, but I went back and edited that.
Nice. And I like how the description of the dog. Could I stand there before my friends and tell them of my favorite animal, my dog? Could I tell them how much I loved him, how soft his hair? Oh, and then no, that's not quite right. Not hair. My words, they're so simple here. Then I'm like, okay, he is like, well, you said textualizing. He's textualizing the prompt.
I am, yes. Yeah. Doylistically, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Right.
Because
you couldn't say fur.
Right. Yeah. Could not say fur.
Right.
But from a Watsonian standpoint, he is, he's going through these memories. He's in this memory of a child. And so he thinks as he was a child with the words that he had as a child. Yeah. And so the prompt served the character in this way. Yeah. In a way that I wasn't ever planning on doing. This is just a really fun exercise. Yeah. To do exactly this. I was very pleased with the output that I could achieve for this character by these limitations. Yeah. Very cool. It was very awesome just how you were able to get to the meat of the matter, I guess. Like get to the like core emotions and feelings behind these things. Like distill it all down. Distill it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And the prompt, I think, really made or helped you make that happen. And I would never have thought to even try something like this. Yeah. That there was even a tool out there for me to facilitate this idea. Right. Yeah. So cool. So cool. I'm so thankful that Maura Dinamel brought us this. Me too. And I want to do a lot more with that, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, and this would be something that would be a lot of fun to implement, like in pieces and inside of a larger story, like being able to take and like this part, like this idea, I want to explain this. Yeah, but I just don't know quite how to say it, and so it's like, okay, well, let's distill it. Yeah, use very simple language and let's just start talking about it using these very simple words. That's exactly what happened with that saying, like let's everybody clap for our friend. You know, that's exactly what I did. And I think the results are pretty spectacular. I love it. I do too. I think it's great. Yeah. And it does like hit differently on some different level whenever you're using such simple language. Yeah. 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 If nothing else, I think I'm just glad to have the tool to be able to take an idea and just look at it and see like how complicated is this? Like how accessible is this paragraph? And just like having to be able to see these words are not super common. Right. Just having that available. Like even if it's not the whole paragraph or whatever isn't, using these words, just being able to see how complicated or simple a paragraph is. I think that's so cool. Totally. And honestly, I want to like use that tool to like even just break down ideas, not even like stories. Yeah. But just like have a idea or something, a sentence, a thought, and then try to break it down into simple language. What it meant for me whenever I was writing this is it usually means spending more words to explain something that one word probably could take care of. Right. Exactly. But in doing that, you end up with some very, very interesting thought processes, like the way it's like, I know this word. Yeah. But that's really not a common word. So, okay, I need to break that down a little bit. So it really is just a tool to gauge accessibility. Yeah. I feel like. No, totally. That was very interesting to see. Yeah. Yeah. It is great. Thank you, Maura Dinamel. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Amazing. Oh, thank you, Matt. This was a very pleasant story. And it also made me feel hope for Rocco at the end, because it wasn't like, oh no, he's fucked again. It's like his mom is like, you are learning. Her voice sounds calm. Her sounds calm me. Glad to finally be seeing in this place. Even if it means facing the cold, empty dark, I can finally see. I like that because it almost makes me feel like maybe there is a meaning behind what he's going through.
Like there's some reason for it, or it's leading to something, you know?
Yeah. And my goal for Rocco is not just constant doom and gloom.
Right.
It's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main goal for him still is to explore his humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And just what all is implied with that.
Right.
Yeah. Which is a lot.
There's so much.
There's so much.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm enjoying it. It's a great exploration.
Yeah. It's super fun to read. Thank you, Mate.
You're welcome, Rat. And our final story for this week
is
Crazy Girls.
Crazy Girls
by Rachie.
That's me. Okay, so first of all, I like to say I wish that I had called it Mean Girls. And also, she calls me her mean girl. Mom is mean. At the end. But, no, I would say she calls me her mean girl. Mom is crazy. But this was very hard for me, first of all.
Okay.
Because I do tend to like overcomplicate my language.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. And I tend to wait until I have the perfect way of saying something before I say it. Not in real life, but in writing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I overthink it a lot. And this made me realize that.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's interesting because, this is one of our shortest stories this week, if not the shortest story that we got. But I can certainly feel the effort here.
Yeah.
And just trying to get these ideas out. And I imagine I can almost feel the frustration of like, there was another word that was here.
Yeah.
But it wasn't this word.
No, there's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many.
And that's where, it's such a challenge, especially to be told like, no, you can't use that. It's like,
right.
But that's exactly what I need.
That's what I want to say.
And then you type in another one. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's just constant like being told no again and again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't say that I'm pleased with my output. For me, it was more of just like a exercise. It's like an etude. Which is just for the purpose of like exercising and training and trying something.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I love. It's probably the first story that I've put that I'm just like, meh. But it's like a practice thing, you know, for me.
It's also super cute.
I know, right?
It's so cute. If nothing else, it's real cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is clearly your kitties.
It's my kitties. Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically told from the perspective of Chewy.
That's right.
A black cat.
Yes.
Black
it's from
kitty.
At what point did you realize that it was Chewy or cat talking? A cat talking.
It was somewhere around the middle. Mom will clean it up when she gets home. Mm-hmm. Speaking of, when will Mom get home? She is very busy, always working on whatever else she does when she leaves the house. But she's a good mom. That's it. She gives me food and water.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, poor kid. And
right.
I was like, oh no, it's cat. It's a kitty cat.
No, I knew that was going to be where it was obvious was when I was like, she gives me food and water.
Yeah. That's a real firm line in the sand. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be fucked up if your kid was thinking about you that way.
Yeah. Please, mother,
please,
may I have some food and
may
water?
May I have some gruel? May I have a cup of water?
Water, please.
Water.
I'm parched.
Please, mother. All right. Anyway, yeah, so it's definitely Chewy and
and Wicket makes an appearance.
He does.
Yes, the older brother.
Yes.
My brother, me and my brother do a pretty good job of taking care of the house. My brother's older and he's very strong and cool.
Yeah.
I like that Chewy would think Wicket is cool.
She does. She's obsessed with him.
Awesome.
Yes. And it's like, she does try to follow him and just fuck with him.
Just do all the things that he did. Just parrots. Just Wicket. Yeah.
But it's like sometimes he runs away from me. I think he does it because he likes to play and he wants me to chase him. Actually, he just wants her to fuck off.
It's like, no, just get the fuck away from
me.
me.
No, I actually just want you to fuck off.
Like, get away, go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the final paragraph, Mom finally comes home and I run to the door to see her. She smiles and hugs me and I like it. Yeah. Honestly, this is perfect for a cat.
Yeah.
Like the very simple language for a cat makes the most sense because cats are not complicated.
Well, that we know of.
Well, that's quite true. Yes.
Yeah. But also I did not want to fall into what I call it, a trope of the way that cats or animals are presented whenever their perspectives are given, of just being like, I don't know. I feel like when it's the perspective of a cat, it's always like just talking about how the cat is like arrogant and like, thinking that everybody is stupid. And I just hear that a lot from cat perspectives or from dog perspectives. Like,
I was hiding under your porch because I love you. Yeah.
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 Or just the things that I hear a lot. I wanted it to be like, not that, what's the word I'm looking for?
Tropey?
Tropey. Yes. Can I say tropey?
Yeah, it makes sense. Or maybe even cliche.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be cliche. Yeah.
The part I really liked this final paragraph because it really does show that you're leaning away from that cliche of cats being super standoffish. Like, I run to the door to see her. She smiles and hugs me, and I like it.
Yeah,
that is very unfeline,
right?
From like the tropisms,
right.
However, we get to she is not sad for long though, because then she smiles and picks me up and hugs me again. I do not like it this time, so I bite her hard.
Yeah.
So that is very cat.
Yeah.
That is also very chewy.
That is very chewy.
She laughs and puts me down. She calls me her crazy girl. Mom is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like mean girl.
Yeah,
mean
because
girl
that is actually what I say to her. I'm like, you're a mean girl.
Yeah.
You are so mean.
So mean. Mom's crazy.
Yeah, mom is crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to rename it Mean Girl.
Mean girl.
Mean girl. Yeah.
Or crazy mean girls.
Yeah.
Mean crazy girls.
Mean crazy girls. Yeah, so this was like very good for me. This was very hard for me. I want to do more with that tool, as I've already stated.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great exercise, I thought.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Rachel.
Sure.
And that is our final story for this week.
Dadgum.
Light turnout this week. It was a little
intimidating.
It is pretty intimidating.
It was an intimidating prompt.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was intimidated by it too.
I was too, but honestly, that was not as bad as I thought it would be.
Really?
I think I just had the right premise, though.
It was worse than I thought it would be.
Was it?
Yeah. Actually, I started out trying to do a continuation of Dre, of Chrome River.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, no, that is not going to work at all. Because if I already had started in this certain style.
Yeah, I was going to say just pivoting to this very simple language would be very tricky.
Yeah, I wasn't up to the task.
Well, thank you, Jake, for being selected here today, as well as Richie Posier and y'all's truly, me and Rachie.
Y'all's truly.
Y'all's truly.
Yeah, truly. I like that.
And that takes us into episode 57.
Dadgum. Okay.
57.
57.
Yeah. So for episode 57, we ask you guys to write a creepy story.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Make it witchy.
Witchy, creepy, scary. Just really lean into it. Like, we want to be like paranoid after we finish reading this. Like, just as scary as you can make it, as just unsettling as even upsetting.
Yes, I want to be upset and unsettled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really, really lean into it.
Yes.
And the words, and I think these are some great words.
Okay, I'm excited.
To accompany this prompt are acute, protection, singer, definite, and ruin.
Okay, those are some good words.
I think these are fairly juicy as words go.
Pretty juicy.
All right. Let's get it. Acute. What you got?
Well, acute is an adjective and an adjectival noun as well. So we can have like an acute rectangle or whatever.
Angle?
Yeah, whatever. Yes. No, yeah. Rectangles are
They're
like
decidedly
squares.
square.
Sorry, I was thinking of triangles. You can have a cute triangle, right?
Actually,
all triangles are acute.
no. Well, all triangles have acute angles within them.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Acute angle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So it can mean that the opposite of obtuse, right?
Geometrically opposite of obtuse. Yes.
But also, wait, I'm a dum-dum. Wait a second. Am I?
This is a journey.
Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. No, it's just an adjective. It's just an adjective. It's not an adjectival noun. What the fuck? Only a noun can be an adjectival noun. Acute is an adjective.
We're so prepared to make everything an adjectival noun.
I know. I just like everything adjectival noun, adjectival noun, adjectival noun. You're an adjectival noun. You're an adjectival noun. You're an adjectival noun.
You get an adjectival noun.
Okay, it's just an adjective, guys. Okay,
just an adjective.
Just an adjective. Okay, all right. So, it can be that. It can also be the opposite of chronic. I mean, yeah, the opposite of chronic, like acute pain as opposed to chronic pain. Like, is it an acute injury?
Yeah.
It's like in the moment.
Yeah, it usually implies it's more severe. No, that's not quite right either.
It's just not. It's
more focused.
It's more focused. It's more distilled.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You
I see what you did there.
Okay, so acute, like, okay, you can have acute depression where it's just happening a lot of times because of something that happened. Like,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
almost
necessarily like circumstantial.
Yeah.
Or chronic depression where there's not necessarily a reason for it. It's just a condition, you know? I mean, that's not really like perfect definitions, but yeah.
Yeah. So the next word is protection.
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 Protection. Protection. Protection.
Protection.
This is a noun. It can also be an adjectival noun.
There it is.
Protection station.
For all your protection needs. So many just physical reactions that nobody can see while we do this.
Right, but they're so cool.
We're so cool.
Oh, we're so cool. Yeah. Okay, so covering. Okay, tect is like covering. Pro is to or towards. No.
Oh, towards.
To or towards.
Towards or, covering.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes sense actually.
Yeah.
Or
covering toward.
Forwards.
Covering forward.
Something like that.
Yeah, that would actually make sense. Like defense.
Yeah.
Like cover forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Interesting.
Yeah. Have we talked about Prometheus?
In so many words, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it later. But
so not now. We're not going to talk about Prometheus now.
I just at some point I want to go onto a long tangent about Prometheus.
Oh, maybe we'll just do a prompt on Prometheus.
Oh yeah, Prometheus. Oh wait. Can I just interject something really fast?
Of course.
Okay. Yesterday in college class that I was teaching.
Yeah.
One of my students is this boy of about, I don't know, 18, 19 years old.
A lad.
He was like, Miss Rachel. I was like, he's kind of annoying, but when he said that, I was just like, oh,
it's all forgiven.
Yeah. He's like, Miss Rachel, and I was like, yes, and he was like, do you think? And he looked very concerned, furrowed brow, and also his voice had gotten pretty high pitched, and he was like, do you think college is a scam? And I was like, maybe. I mean,
either way, we're both here now.
Right. We're here now, but
so let's lean into no.
Let's just say no.
For the sake of my continued employment.
Right.
I'm going to say no.
And for the sake of your future employment.
And for the sake of your not completely zoning out while I'm trying to teach you something.
Right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because he was like, everything we learn in college is searchable on the web. I was like, that's an interesting question. And that's a new question because we're just now in an era where all information is at our fingertips.
Yeah. So you could argue that teachers are no longer purveyors of information, but curators.
Curators, yeah, but also facilitators.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facilitators for sure.
But curators, yeah, I like that too. Anyway, I just thought that just keeps coming to my mind. His little voice, Miss Wager. And then
you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night, Miss Wager.
Miss Wager.
It's like,
Miss Wager.
That's gonna be the story I write. Miss Wager.
Wager. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh man.
Perfect.
Perfect. I love it.
Okay, so that was protection.
Right. Oh.
More or less.
Yes. Yes. Protection. College affords protection from unemployment sometimes. Sometimes it does.
In the best cases, yeah. Sometimes it causes unemployment.
Yeah.
Because you're so much debt.
Right.
So much
oh,
debt.
Totally. That you just quit your job and wallow in your debt.
Yeah. Just roll in it. Roll in your debt like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. Rolled in his riches.
And the next word is singer.
Okay. Singer. Well, this can be that sewing machine.
It is a brand.
It's also a person or a thing who sings sings.
A vocalist.
A vocalist.
There are different types of singers in the classical sense. You have sopranos.
Yes.
Altos.
Yes.
Tenors.
Yes.
Countertenor.
Right.
Which is an interesting one. Baritone and bass. Is that it?
No. Contralto.
Yeah, contralto. And a what's the other one? There's another one.
Something to do with tenor.
Mezzo alto.
Oh, mezzo alto.
Yeah, I think there's mezzo of each one, like mezzo tenor, mezzo alto, mezzo soprano.
What's your?
I believe I'm either baritone or bass. So let's say I'm a mezzo baritone. Yeah.
Okay. So a bit low baritone. Is that what you're saying to me?
As of about the last year or two, yeah, my register has fallen tremendously. I used to be able to sing much higher than I can now. It's all gone.
Damn. Why?
I used to have a tenor range, but it's all gone.
Okay. Why?
It's all just lapsed into falsetto for me.
Is there a reason for that, or just because of age? Maybe it's not practicing.
Age would make sense. Lack of practicing would also make sense. But I also think vaping and smoking in general probably played a pretty big role in
for sure
dropping that down pretty low.
Mama sing these.
Yeah, I've never actually tried to sing bass register, but I have some bass notes. I don't think that I'm low enough to be a bass, so I'm gonna say baritone.
Okay, baritone. All right. And actually, mezzo altos, and I think it's mezzo soprano.
No, I know there's a mezzo alto because Mahler scored one in his second symphony as a soloist.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, as for my own voice or vocal range,
I mean, you may be right. And Mahler may have just made this shit up.
It was all a big joke. He got punked by Mahler.
Maybe, or maybe I'm just completely misremembering. But,
okay.
But yes, mezzo soprano certainly is something.
Okay, well, for myself, I am an alto, but depending on how much I've been practicing, I can be a
soprano.
I cannot be a soprano.
Oh.
But I can be the higher alto voice.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
The one that can do the lower soprano parts as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sopranos are, the fact that the human voice is capable of that is insane to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can do falsetto soprano. But, yeah. But actual soprano, no. Yeah, they're pretty amazing. But alto's fun though.
Yeah.
I love alto.
Yeah.
We got them harmonies. Hey.
Hell yeah.
But it really all depends on how much I'm practicing.
Yeah.
And like pushing my voice and singing soprano parts just to like tighten up the vocal cords, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, singing is fun.
It is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And our next word, definite.
Definite. Well, definite. Definite is an adjective.
Yep.
And it is of finite.
Definite.
Yeah.
Explicit, precise, clear, and specific.
Yeah. But it's not the opposite of finite.
No, it includes finite.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I think the D there means from or of finite.
Of finite, yeah.
Rather than opposite of finite.
Against finite, yeah.
You're right.
That's really confusing.
But guess what is the opposite of finite? Infinite.
No, yes. It is.
Infinite is the opposite of finite. Definite
is of finite.
It
just is finite.
It is.
Definite is finite.
It is finite adjacent.
Ouch. My brain.
It's finite adjacent. It's not definite is not the same thing as finite. It's finite adjacent.
Because it's like fixed. Definite, like it's like a fixed thing. It's known. It's quantifiable and qualifiable. It is explicit. It is specific.
In my mind, definite is more in your head.
Definite is more in your head?
Yeah. Definite is more of a concept, whereas finite is more quantifiable.
Definite is the root for definition.
I mean, definite and definition come from the same words. Yeah.
Right. So then the Merriam-Webster is definite. You could describe definitive, the dictionary as definite. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
definitive. Yes, obviously.
Yeah, but I feel like that's still conceptual.
But it's also literally textual.
But it's also illiterally subtextual.
Shut up. Shut up.
If you think about it. Think about it.
Okay. Illiterally subtextual. Okay.
I feel like we should probably leave it at that, honestly.
I mean, our final word is ruin.
Ooh. Shoo.
Ruin.
Okay.
Get it.
Okay. That just reminds me of the desolation of Smaug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. And honestly, Benedict Cumbersnatch did excellent.
Cumbersnatch.
Hell yeah, dude. I love the voice that he did for Smaug in the movies. That's like the highlight of the movies.
That was him?
Yeah.
He played Smaug.
That. Yeah. He even did idea. He did motion capture for the dragon. You should look up.
What?
Dude, look up Cumberdatch on,
okay,
on
I like
the
Cumbersnatch.
interweb. Oh yeah, look up Cumbersnatch.
Nice.
Motion capture Hobbit. It's amazing.
Oh, badass. Okay. Very
I loved
cool.
the part when he's saying like Bilbo's telling him like all of like his like titles or what he's like, lovely titles.
Wow, that is so cool. I love that.
You have nice manners for a thief.
Damn.
And a liar.
You could be Smaug.
I loved
You could
that.
be a stand-in for Cumbersnatch.
Oh, Cumbersnatch is such the best Smaug.
Yeah, Smaug.
Man, that makes me want to watch that Hobbit movie. Like they're good movies, but man, Smaug stole the show, dude.
Oh, Smaug was awesome.
Yeah. And I loved Smaug from the books anyways.
Yeah.
But oh man, I say books from the book.
Right, the
from
book.
Hobbit.
The book that was so long that it could have been many books.
The Hobbit?
Yes.
It wasn't that long.
Really?
No.
I guess it seemed long to me because I read it in one night and it was like the longest night of my life.
Okay.
So I always think of it as like this like epic.
Oh man, yeah. This off of like the Stormlight Archive books, which are like
Oh, fuck that.
like
Fuck.
like Miriam's got nothing on Brando Sando.
Damn. Yeah.
So ruin.
Ruin, right. Ruin is a noun and a verb.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And an adjectival noun?
I don't think so.
Ruin grounds, ruin area.
No. I think it has to be ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I really don't think it can be an adjectival noun. But it actually comes from Latin to fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
What's the Latin word?
Ruere.
Ruere.
Yeah, that's the verb to fall. Mm-hmm. But
wow.
yeah, so the fall, I like it. It's like the fall of Rome, the ruin of Rome, the ruination of Smaug. I also think of Tom Petty. Yeah.
Okay. Explain.
You wreck me, baby. Yeah, you wreck me in two. You move me, honey. Yes, you do. Okay. I don't know. It's like wrecking somebody, ruining somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes me think of Miley Cyrus.
Oh, Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can like a wrecking ball. Okay. So yeah. You can ruin somebody. You can ruin somebody's reputation. It also honestly,
is Stonehenge a ruin, do you think, personally?
No, I think that it's still intact in its original form.
That was the form that it was. It was nothing.
I think so.
Okay.
I wasn't there back then, but from what I can see, it seems, and
they
from what
didn't
I've
ask
read,
me.
they didn't even tell me, but from what I've read, it seems like that was built for some type of like, I don't know, religious purposes, and that's what it was supposed to look like. That
was the form it took at the moment it took form.
I think so. What do you think?
I tend to agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder if it seems like it could be more, like it could have been something else. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I tend to agree. I think it's just the form it took at the time it took form.
Right. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe it used to have like fur or feathers, like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Or something.
Shut
No, that's just the thing that came to mind. Okay. But I find it interesting that we refer to ruins as like ancient ruins. I found that very interesting because the fall of Rome was one of the huge historical events or whatever series of events. And it is Latin, ruere, that is to ruin. I don't know. I just feel like we still associate ruin with ruins because of the Romans and Latin being their language.
Fair. Could you think of a modern example of a place of ruin?
Yes, I can. Actually, I've been there. Lebanon. Beirut.
Yeah.
Not all of Lebanon, but Beirut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember when I was there. Oh, and there's tons of places like that. But when I was there, I also think Syria.
I imagine Gaza is about that way.
Gaza.
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But when I was there, I remember being really surprised at all the ruins around buildings that had been like blown up or whatever that were still like blown up.
Yeah.
And that was from the Civil War in the 90s.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I believe there are also places in New Orleans that are still in ruin from Katrina. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe. I'm sure that's changing or has changed, but I know for a long time parts of New Orleans were left in ruin following Katrina.
Yeah. But also it can be used in kind of like a playful way. Like, oh, I've been ruined for life.
Oh yeah, like in a sarcastic, kind of facetious way.
Or like in it, like you've been spoiled, basically.
Yeah.
I'm
ruined.
I'm ruined. I'm in ruins. My life is in ruins. But no, I'm talking about whenever you're like, oh yeah, he's ruined me. What do people say? Like whenever, let's say that you have a boyfriend who treats you really, really well and you're ruined for life.
Like spoiled,
like to the point that you can't be satisfied
There's
by
no
anybody
going
else.
Back. Yeah.
Like he's raised the bar too high.
Yeah.
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 I've heard that.
Okay.
I've heard people say that shit.
Okay. Well, right on. So those words again are acute, protection, singer, definite, and ruin. Yes. Yes, Iago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to be like these wonderful writers, and submit your story to You Write. Head on over to our subreddit at reddit.com/r/YouWritePod.
If you're unable to submit a story this week, that's fine. You can help out by reading and commenting on other people's stories.
Each time you post a story or leave a comment on someone else's submission, you increase your chances of having your story read on the podcast.
You can also reach us at yourightpod@gmail.com.
If you like our show and want to help support us, please consider donating to our Patreon at patreon.com/YouWrite.
If you are unable to donate, that's fine. You can help us by sharing the podcast with other writers and non-writers alike.
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you know as soon as new episodes are available.
Also, be sure to leave us a rating and review in your podcatcher of choice.
And remember, join us next week on You Write,
a podcast where you write, you wreck me, baby, yeah, you wreck me in two.
See y'all next week.
You move me, honey, yes you do. Oh, yeah.
Nope,
Join in any moment now.
Nope, this is all you. This is all you, Doug.
Okay, can we leave that pause while I was trying to find the script? Because that was funny.